This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. And of course, an international episode wouldn't be the same if it didn't mention about a big drug importation. The police have arrested several people after they seized 300 kilos of cocaine that was labelled with James Bond 007 logos. The investigation began more than a year ago, but they've only just made the arrest this week at the end of February. The Organised Crime Task Force, along with the Central Operation in Alicante, prevented the departure of the cocaine from the port of Valencia. They arrested 3 people who was in a vehicle that was entering the port at the time of the importation. Similar to the other story, different departments worked together in different countries, and they also seized drugs in Dubai and Brazil at the same time. And last year they seized 3,900 kilos just in Spain alone with that department. And in a separate operation in Barcelona, police carried out searches after 400 kilos of cocaine was seized in a warehouse. The cargo came from Brazil and it arrived in the port of Barcelona 2 weeks ago, and I covered this story on the channel. They seized also 300 cannabis plants and encrypted mobile phones. There wouldn't be EncroChat, but they could be a different company like Sky ECC. And the police are continuing their efforts to try to arrest organised crime gangs in the country to prevent their exportation of drugs and firearms to the UK and Europe. In the past 6 years, Spanish police have done 100 operations against arms trafficking networks and arrested nearly 500 people. They've seized 4,871 firearms, and many of them are weapons of war, and they've seen an increase in the demand for these sorts of firearms around Europe and the UK. They've seized over 500,000 bullets and 588 kilos of explosives. And in this latest story, it's a collaboration between the Spanish police and also the Slovakian police as well. There was an importation of AK-47 assault rifles and also the ammunition for them into Spain, and they were being sold on the markets around Europe. The investigation began last year, and the information came from Spanish police, and they worked with the National Crime Agency in Slovakia. The multi-agency cooperation allowed them to identify a Spanish citizen with a record for crimes that include violence and drugs. They also discovered through the investigation that this man had connections to drug trafficking operations, and he was working in the Costa del Sol and the province of Granada. The police arrested him when he was in Slovakia, and they stopped 2 vehicles and they found they had hidden compartments that they stored weapons. At the same time as the arrest in Slovakia, they raided his property in Spain and they found 2 kilos of hashish, and they seized several computer devices that they were studying. The rifles that were intended to be collected were automatic fire and high firepower, and they was also classed as weapons of war. And the man that has been arrested will be extradited back to Spain eventually. So it's from Eastern European countries where the legal system is slightly different, and also there is wars breaking out every now and again, as we've seen recently in Ukraine and Russia. So this is just a brief update of stories coming from Spain, and I've got some more news from Spain in the morning. You can check out all the translations on the website. I'll be back again very shortly with some more, and please don't forget to follow me online at Scarcity Studios on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Facebook. Peace.
Hey, hey, hello, hey.
Yo, bad man ting, hot 2 Henny, madman ting. The galley look fire, grab that ting. That's your girl, but I still ran in line. Voila, let me burn my zoo. I've been on this road ting from a youth, rolling round with my crew getting loot. That is shoot like troops in Beirut, like LA. That's my dog, that's facts. Just met Don Chino, but I'm gas. Them man know if he spit and cut chat. Them other MCs are shit, they're just whack.